In a vast ocean of Buddhist teachings, the Avatamsaka Sutra shines like a brilliant pearl, radiating a unique brilliance of wisdom. The realms where one is all and all is one, as well as all realms being distinct from each other, often leave practitioners feeling profound and perplexed. These brief 8 characters, seemingly simple, actually contain the ultimate truth of the entire universe, representing the Buddha's profound summary of the all-encompassing and unobstructed realm of Dharma. However, for ordinary people, this statement is like a heavenly script, both abstract and contradictory, as if saying one is everything, and everything refers to 11. How could this be possible? Within the treasure forest garden, an event sparked by a single leaf is quietly transforming everyone's understanding of life and the universe. This seemingly simple dialogue actually reveals the deepest mysteries of the Avatamsaka Sutra realm, and it all begins with the confusion of a young monk. On this day, the sky was high and the clouds were light. The fragrance of flowers filled the bowling garden, and a gentle breeze rustled through the treetops. At the center of the garden, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva is expounding the profound teachings of the Avatamsaka Sutra to the assembly of disciples. The crowd sat in a circle, listening intently with focused expressions, except for a young monk named Fazang whose brows were tightly furrowed, as if wrestling with an inner knot. When Samantabhadra Bodhisattva spoke of the unity of all collections, the realm of all collections as one, Fazang could no longer contain himself. He stood up, joined his hands in respectful salutation, and asked, "Bodhisattva, I am foolish and dull. The unity of all collections, the unity of all collections." This sounds as if it's saying one thing is all things, and all things are just one thing. Isn't this self-contradictory? How can one be equal to all? How can the entirety be equal to the one? The disciple has pondered extensively, but cannot comprehend. Samantabhadra Bodhisattva looked sincerely at Dharmakara's face and understood clearly that this question was not only Dharmakara's personal confusion, but also the doubt in the hearts of many practitioners. Samantabhadra Bodhisattva smiled gently and said, "Excellent. The fact that you have raised this question indicates that you have already begun to contemplate the true nature of the Dharma realm. Do not worry about your own dullness. It is precisely because of doubt that the motivation to seek understanding arises." However, the disciple feared it would be difficult to comprehend such profound principles. Yet Dharmaraka remained apprehensive. "Bodhisattva," Samantabhadra comforted, "do not be anxious. Let me use a single leaf to help you understand this principle." The sentence instantly aroused the curiosity and anticipation of everyone present. Then Samantabhadra Bodhisattva rose and walked to a Bodhi tree, gently plucked a green leaf drifting down in the breeze, returned to his seat, placed it in his palm, and asked, "Dharma treasure, take a look at this leaf." Dharma Master Fazang fixed his eyes on the leaf in the Bodhisattva's hand and replied, "I see it." "What do you see?" "It is a green leaf, somewhat shaped like a fan, with fine veins on its surface." Fazang responded truthfully, and Samantabhadra Bodhisattva asked again, "Then where do you think this leaf came from?" Fazang thought for a moment and said, "It fell from this Bodhi tree." "Then where did this Bodhi tree come from?" "It arises from a seed." Samantabhadra Bodhisattva nodded repeatedly and continued to ask, "What about the seed?" "It is obtained from the fruit picked from another Bodhi tree." "Excellent." Samantabhadra Bodhisattva raised the leaf, allowing the sunlight to pass through and reveal the clear veins of the leaf. "You see, even such a simple leaf inherently contains countless conditions. It's not only connected to the Bodhi tree and the seed you just mentioned, but also relies indispensably on sunlight, rain, soil, and air. Even the nourishment of the dew, the gnawing of insects, and the blowing of the wind leave marks on this leaf, all forming integral parts of its existence." Fazang gazed intently at the leaves glowing with a greenish hue under the sunlight, as if he had attained some insight, yet found himself sinking into a new confusion. "But Bodhisattva, This only demonstrates that a single leaf requires many causes and conditions to exist. It does not yet illustrate the principle of one intrinsic nature encompassing all phenomena. These conditions and tree leaves are ultimately distinct entities. Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, neither hurried nor delayed, placed the leaf in the palm of his hand and continued to guide. Look closely at this leaf. Though small, it encompasses the entire Dharma of the universe. Its form reveals to us the laws of life and how to maximize efficiency within a limited space. Its pathways demonstrate the flow of qi, illustrating how nutrients are delivered to every cell. Its growth signifies the passage of time, from tender buds to maturity, and then to withering away. Its colors reflect the changes of the 4 seasons, transitioning from light green to deep green, and then to golden yellow. Speaking, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva gently tossed a leaf into the air. The leaf twirled softly as it slowly drifted down. Observe, its falling posture reveals the law of gravity. Its rotation demonstrates the power of the wind, and the shadow beneath it speaks of the nature of light. A single small leaf can demonstrate the fundamental principles governing the operation of the entire world. If you have sufficient wisdom, you can deduce the mysteries of the entire universe from a single leaf. This is why the ancients said that one leaf can reveal the coming of autumn. From a single fallen leaf, one can know that autumn has arrived. This is also why the Buddha said, one flower, one world, meaning that within a single flower, one can see a microcosm of the entire universe. Fazang listened intently, unconsciously nodding, his eyes shimmering with a light of sudden insight. Samantabhadra Bodhisattva further said, not only this single leaf, but all things in the world are like this. Every grain of sand contains the information of the entire desert. Every drop of water reflects the waves of the whole ocean, and every life carries the mysteries of the entire cosmos. This is what we often call the precept bead Mount Sumeru. Within a tiny precept bead, the vast Mount Sumeru is contained, unstained by a single speck of dust. Within a tiny particle of dust, countless worlds are encompassed. As the words were spoken, a gentle breeze swept through Bowling Garden, lifting a leaf from the palm of Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, which then floated away toward the distance. Fazang subconsciously wanted to rise and give chase, but Samantabhadra Bodhisattva stopped him, saying, wait a moment. Do you know where this leaf is drifting? Fazang paused, turned back with puzzlement, and asked, going along with conditions is merely following the natural law. Is there any deeper meaning to it? Samantabhadra Bodhisattva profoundly stated that the destiny of this tiny leaf contains the greatest mystery. On the surface, it merely drifts with the wind, but in reality, every movement and every change in direction is influenced by countless factors. The strength of the wind, the humidity of the air, obstacles from surrounding objects, the Earth's gravity, and even the gravitational pull of every celestial body in the universe. In a sense, the entire cosmos shapes the falling path of this single leaf. Fazang opened his eyes wide in surprise. Could it really be so complex? The falling of a single leaf stirs the transformation of the entire world. Samantabhadra Bodhisattva extended his finger, pointing toward a nearby lake. Just as when you throw a stone into the water, ripples arise on the surface. These ripples may appear small, but their impact spreads in expanding circles until the entire surface of the water is affected. Each present moment of existence influences the entire existence of the world. This is the principle of all things. Consider this leaf. Though it appears to float alone in the air, its existence is the culmination of the entire universe's causes and conditions. Sunlight grants it life, rain nourishes its growth, soil provides it with nutrients, air supplies it with oxygen, and the great tree offers it a place to dwell. Without sunlight, rain, and soil, where would the leaves come from? How could life exist on Earth without the protection of the atmosphere? If there were not a precise balance in the universe, how could the Earth become a cradle suitable for life? It can be said that the entire universe contributes to the existence of this single leaf. This is the principle of oneness in all things. Dharma Treasury listened intently, the confusion in his eyes gradually replaced by clarity. Yet he still had questions, but Bodhisattva, with our naked eyes, we clearly see that various things are separate. I am myself, the tree is the tree, the sky is the sky, the earth is the earth. So why is it said that they are one entity? Bodhisattva, Samantabhadra, skillfully and patiently guides others step by step. What you perceive is created by your own mind. It is like seeing the waves of the ocean and thinking that each wave is independent. But if you dive deep into the water, you will find that all the waves are manifestations of the same sea. It is like what scientists tell us. The essence of matter is atoms, and the essence of atoms is elementary particles. The differences among these fundamental particles are primarily variations in energy states rather than distinctions in their inherent nature. Sentient beings often cling to the differences in appearances, failing to perceive the underlying unity. Just as you look at this leaf, seeing only its shape and color, yet fail to perceive its connection with the entire universe. In reality, nothing exists independently or in isolation. Science tells us that the universe is a vast network, with each node interconnected with others. The explosion of a star can potentially affect planets several light years away. The extinction of a species may lead to the collapse of the entire ecosystem. One person's actions can change the destiny of countless others. It is like a net, where each node appears independent, but when one point is pulled, the entire net trembles. The universe and all beings within it are likewise interconnected. Although they appear separate on the surface, in reality, they all influence each other within a vast interconnected web. This is the principle of dependent origination and the faith in emptiness. All phenomena arise due to the conditional coming together of causes and conditions, lacking any independent self-nature. Precisely because all phenomena are interdependent, there is the saying, one flower, three worlds, and one flower, one world. Each being is a microcosm of the whole, containing the information of the entirety. Just like the principle of holography in modern science, the entirety of the information is contained within each part. Even if the image is fragmented, each piece can still restore the complete image. Similarly, each being contains the mysteries of the entire universe within. This is the realm of Avatamsaka. Do not understand the world with a discriminating mind, but experience the world with a harmonious and all-encompassing mind. When your mind is vast enough, you can perceive the complete harmony and unobstructed nature of all things. Just as an entire world can be reflected in a single drop of water, so can Mount Sumeru be seen within a single grain of sand. This state of realization is not a myth, but an insight into the truth of the cosmos. After hearing this, Fazang's eyes shone brightly like stars, and he suddenly understood the truth. All phenomena appear separate, but are actually interdependent, mutually conditioning each other. Every individual existence is a manifestation of the whole, and the whole is fully expressed within each individual existence. This is like mirrors reflecting each other. One lamp lights 1,000 lamps. The radiance is boundless. Samantabhadra Bodhisattva nodded with satisfaction, indicating that you have understood. This is the realm of Avatamsaka. One is all is one. One enters all enters one. Within the one comprehends the infinite, within the infinite comprehends the one. In this realm, the small contains the large contains the small. Within a single dust particle, countless worlds appear. Within a single thought, the 3 times and spaces are encompassed. This is not a mysterious imagination, but a direct contemplation of the ultimate reality of the universe. This principle not only helps us understand the truth of the world, but, more importantly, inspires us on how to live. When you understand the principle that one is all, you will realize that every action affects the entire world. A single wholesome thought can change the world. a single flower blooming can reverberate throughout the universe. Therefore, each of your actions should be imbued with compassion and wisdom, because it not only affects yourself, but also countless lives connected to you. When you understand the principle that all is one, you will realize that the entire world is manifesting your existence. The sun and moon move for you, the mountains and rivers exist for you, and all things share the same body and coexist with you. Such understanding will fill you with gratitude and inspire a profound reverence for life. You will understand that harming others is harming oneself, and helping others is helping oneself. This principle is not to be understood through intellectual reasoning, but to be experienced with the heart. Just as when you look at this leaf, you do not observe its shape with your eyes, but rather use your heart to sense its connection with the entire world. When your mind merges with all things, you can truly comprehend the realm where the one is the all, and the all is the one. At this point, Samantabhadra Bodhisattva spoke, and all the people in the garden fell into deep contemplation. At that moment, the leaf that had been blown away by the wind somehow drifted back before Fazang and gently settled upon his lap. Fazang picked up a leaf and examined it carefully. Suddenly, he realized that the patterns on this leaf bore an astonishing resemblance to the clouds in the sky, the distant mountains, and the flowing streams. In his eyes, this small leaf seemed like a microcosm of the entire universe, containing the information of all beings and phenomena within heaven and earth. Dharma Master Fazang deeply realized that this is the Huayan realm, perceiving infinite worlds within a single dust particle and understanding the causes and effects of the 3 times within a single thought. His mind and heart suddenly opened wide, as if they had expanded instantly to encompass the vastness of the entire universe. Fazang deeply prostrates to Samantabhadra Bodhisattva and sincerely thanks the Bodhisattva for the teaching. The disciple now understands that one and all is not one, is not a profound theory, but a living, concrete reality. He encourages us to view the world with a broader mind and to understand life with deeper wisdom. When we truly comprehend the principle of the oneness of all things, we can transcend discriminative thinking and enter a state of harmonious and unobstructed unity. Samantabhadra Bodhisattva smiled compassionately and said, "It is good that you have attained such an understanding. However, this is only the beginning. True practice is to implement this principle in life, to perceive the profound mystery of the entire universe in every flower and blade of grass. In encountering each thing and object, one can perceive the interconnectedness with all beings. When your mind merges with all things, you can truly practice walking meditation, sitting meditation, and silent motion with a calm and peaceful body and mind." From then on, Fazang delved deeply into the Avatamsaka Sutra, thoroughly realizing the profound principle that the one is all, and all is one. He later became an important patriarch of the Huayan school and a national teacher of the Tiantai school, expounding this profound principle more thoroughly, benefiting countless people. This case concerning Samantabhadra Bodhisattva and the leaves is also widely circulated in the Buddhist community. He tells us that the world is not fragmented, but an integrated whole. Life is not isolated individuals, but manifestations of the totality. Every moment is eternal. Every point is the center. Every existence is complete. This is the realm of the Avatamsaka Sutra, embodying the ultimate meaning of one is all, and all is one. In modern society, this principle is especially important. We live in a highly interdependent world. The economic fluctuations of one country may affect global markets. Environmental pollution in one region may threaten the global climate, and the innovative thoughts of an individual may transform the entire way of life for humanity. No one can cultivate their own well-being in complete isolation. No one can be entirely independent. Just as the existence of a single leaf depends on the entirety of the universe's unfolding, similarly, Every person's success and happiness are inseparable from the support of the whole society and the entire natural environment. When we truly understand the principle that one is all and all is one, we will cherish every action we take, for each influences the entire world. We will also feel deeper gratitude for the gifts of all things, as without them, our existence would not be possible. We will understand that caring for the environment is caring for oneself. Respecting others is respecting oneself, and helping the weak is helping oneself. In your life, try to view the world with this perspective. See the universe in a single leaf, the sky in a drop of water, the world contained within a grain of sand, and the 3 times held within a single thought. When your mind expands to be coextensive with the universe, you can experience the harmonious state that transcends time and space, life and death, and all dualities. That is the wondrous realm of Huayan, the true meaning of one is all is one.